Today I'm going to show you how I hardwired my dash cam into a 2018 Hyundai Tucson. It's a similar procedure for whatever make or model of car or vehicle you have. Basically you're going to mount your camera on the windshield, center line, so it's a good view. I'll show you how I wired into the fuse so my camera will work in parking mode and event detection even when the car is off. It's a fairly easy procedure. I'm going to look for a fuse that's constantly on. This one is constant on. Then I want to find one that's only on with the car. So this one is not on now. Not on now. I'll check it with the car on. Light is on, so it's only powered when the car is on accessory. So the fuse that's always on is a spare, and the fuse that's only on when the key is on is also a spare. So I'll remove 10 amp. I need to check to see which side the power comes on, whether it's the left side or the right side. So it comes from the right side of my fuse. Wire should go to the left. I also need to determine, so my power is on and it's on the left side, so my wire will go towards the right. Now it's time to disconnect the battery while I finish the wiring. That way my airbags can't go off. Remove some of the rubber weather stripping around the door frame so I can get at the panel. These are usually just press fit. Now I have better access to the side panel I need to pry off. Plastic pry tool. If you look carefully you can see the airbag in here. So next I'm just going to pry this A-pillar right here carefully and get my wire under that. So a bit of a tug right along here. And I've got the clip loosened. It's my wiring harness here. It's a Thinkware dash cam hardwire kit. A couple of fuses on it. And an accessory and a power cord. And a ground. So I took this out of my previous car. So those type of fuses, you just crimp them on. And then I put electrical tape over just to make sure. They're inside so they don't need to be heat shrinked. What I'm going to do now is I've got the camera mounted and center line, so I'll need to get my wire up to the headliner, across here, in under this, under the airbag. Lots of room there for that. Down, 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 into the side panel, into my fuse box. Got to poke that wire up under the airbag and catch it on this side. I've got that routed under the airbag now and just tuck in the headliner, connect to the camera. So included in my kit was actually the mount for the camera, but a couple of these small 3M adhesive wire clips. So I've got two of those there, and now around the wire that I'm tucking up into the headliner, I'll put a couple of wraps of black electrical tape. That just sort of keeps it up there. The wire's tucked in next to the frame rail. And I put a piece of electrical tape just right here, just to hold it. Now I'll route the harness in through the side and into the fuse box. I need to find a ground. I loosen it up, slips under it, and there's a metal support there, so it is a good ground. I'll just tighten that back up. Since I'm safely away from my airbag, I can now reconnect the battery, so we'll have to test some more fuse locations. There's the ground wire, the black, a red accessory. The yellow is the constant power. The yellow wire is used to power the camera when the car's ignition is turned off. It'll record any motion detection or incidents happen while it's parked. This fuse goes into where the original one was. The original fuse will go in the bottom slot, and the camera fuse will go on the top slot. And the power comes from opposite the wire. So I've got the two fuses in, both 10 amps. And the wire will go this way. The other wire, the red wire, is used to power the camera when the car's ignition is turned on. It's wired the same way, a tap a fuse and two fuses. No need to film this. Turn on the key and...
Continuous recording will now start.
Turn it off, see if my parking mode comes on.
Parking recording will now start.
Time to clean up this mess. A few zip ties, and I'll just poke that in under the dash. Secure it. Poked away on the left. Just to pop my panels back on place and put the rubber on. That's a nice clean install. All pops back in place. No wires. Pretty hard to see the camera.